The federal workers call South Florida home, and they've all been without a paycheck for a month now. This morning, they sat down with local lawmakers to talk about how their lives have been affected. CBS 4's Carly Barnett is live in Plantation with their stories. Carly.
Lauren, paying for medications, child care, worker fatigue, these were just some of the issues that were brought up today. As you said, more than a month now at this point that these federal workers say they have not received a paycheck, but now they're saying it's really a matter of safety at this point. These people who work for the airlines like the FAA, the TSA, they say they're all doing their jobs because they want to keep the public safe, but certain inspectors, like those who do what are called ramp checks, kind of that last line of defense to make sure the airlines and the pilot are doing everything according to regulation, they don't even have a job. They're not doing work. And right now, at this point, various Democratic representatives, as well as these people we spoke with, say it is time to reopen the government.
FAA safety inspectors, we are that last layer of safety that covers in between the airline and the flying public. And we've been stripped out.
Some federal workers say the issue of the government shutdown is not just an issue of politics, it's a matter of safety.
The job that we do as air traffic controllers requires us to be 100% correct 100% of the time. We have to do the job and do the job correctly. Fatigue has set in.
The various departments that all help get planes off the ground say they're feeling the pinch of the shutdown now in day 32 as of Tuesday.
They're coming to work and they're doing the best of their ability to make sure that our planes are safe.
Representatives Debbie Wasserman Schultz and Ted Deutsch, both Democrats, addressed the government shutdown.
Playing with people's lives by proposing a temporary extension to immigration programs in exchange for a permanent, unnecessary, unpopular border wall demonstrates that he cares more about getting his way than getting to a real solution.
The two pointed to President Trump and other Republicans for keeping the government at a standstill.
I hope they have the opportunity to talk face to face with the people whose lives have been turned upside down.
Until a solution is reached, these federal workers say they will continue to do what they can to ensure safety while waiting for payday. Representatives Wasserman Schultz and Ted Deutsch say that they are returning to Washington today to vote on some bills. They had come home for the holiday weekend and to speak with people in their area. For now, live in Plantation, Carly Barnett, CBS 4 News.